Hi, it's day 20 of the Raw Yoga Challenge. We're one day out. I'm so excited that you've been able to stick around with me. My name is Nzingah, Oniwosan, experienced 500-hour yoga teacher. And today's practice is all about spine flexibility. So we're going to be working with backbends and a couple other things like rotations and side bends as well. So let's settle in space, find your block, mat, and any other accessories that help you find more space to move in this practice. And let's start on our back in Savasana. Extending your legs out, bringing your hands to the sides of your body and take a deep breath in and then sigh it out. Do that a few more times in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking this time to notice, to feel, and to breathe. Bring your hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Take a moment to set an intention for today's class. Our intention for today is I move with intention and flexibility. I move with intention and flexibility. On your next exhale, bring your knees into your chest and bring your hands onto your knees and make some circles with those knees, bringing the thighs together and then bringing them apart. And just let the hands drive that movement as opposed to the legs. Reverse it out. Bring the legs back to center and make one circle with both legs. And then bring the hands up above the chest and extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Make some circles with your ankles and wrists. And then reverse it out, finding more length through the back of the legs. Bend that right leg, extend the left leg out. And then twist, bringing that right leg up and over, lengthening through that right arm. Keep looking up towards the ceiling. Come back to center. Switch. Left leg goes in, right leg goes out. Draw the leg in first. And then start to find a twist to your right. Coming back to center. Find your happy baby, bending the knees and grab the outside blades of your feet. Keep pressing through the hands to push down on the soles of the feet to bring the knees closer to the ground. And what you want to think about is stacking the ankles over the knees here. And then slowly bring the feet together to touch. Reach the arms up, roll up. And then fold forward. Finding your butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Since we're just using this as an opener to the practice, might play with extending the feet out a little bit further in front of you. And then slowly lift up. 90-90. I'm going to face this way so you can see this is going to be your hip work here, because oftentimes in this practice, some back bends are paired with hip opening. So you're going to stack your right ankle over your left knee and your right knee over your right ankle. Now, this is sometimes not accessible. You may find yourself here with the knee up. Some of the things that I recommend is, one, to give yourself grace and compassion, and just bring a block underneath if you find yourself here. And instead of trying to force the leg over, just let the leg sit out a little bit more and hold. Wherever you are, just hold and breathe. If you're in this 90-90 space, play with lengthening and folding over the leg for a deeper stretch. Slowly walk it back. And then what I am going to do is take that right leg and swing it back to find our pigeon pose. Now, pigeon pose is a back bend, Ekapada Konasana. So we're going to stay lifted here. You can play with having the blocks underneath your hip so you can stay lifted. Tucking the toes under so you can square the hips. Notice if you're shifting your weight from one side to the other, and hold and breathe. Or you can even bring the blocks here to help you lengthen through the spine as you keep the hips squared. And then slowly roll over. Yeah, I know. Weird transition to find your Ustrasana. So I'm going to be facing behind you just to keep the integrity of what we're doing. Sweep the arms up. And then twist towards that extended leg. Exhale around and curl. Now, I would say bend this knee, bend this knee, bend this knee. Forehead. As you're rounding and curl, find the forehead to the knee. And then slowly lengthen the leg out so that you can find your sweet spot, but maintain that forehead and knee connection. Notice if you're dropping your shoulders down towards the right, find that evenness between the two shoulders. As you're rounding the spines more, tuck the chin in and bring the forehead higher up the leg. On your next inhale, lengthen, sweep that left hand behind you, push up to find your wild thing. Again, another back bend. I know. Exhale it down. And then what you're going to do from here is twist to your left. Looking over that left shoulder, lengthening the spine on your inhale, flexing the toes on that right leg towards the ceiling. And then start to bend through that right leg, turn to the other side. We're flowing even on the floor is what's happening. Now we're on a 90-90 on the other side. So for this 90-90 here, what you're going to do is just notice the difference between the two sides. So this is the left ankle over the right leg. Every side is different, so just be mindful of that and start to walk your hands forward or just stay where you are if this feels like a really intense stretch. Hold and breathe. Maybe walk it down a little bit deeper. and then walk it back. And then you're going to, let me reverse myself out. So we drop down. So we're going to swing that left leg out behind you or the opposite side. There we go. So I was right. Okay. So the left leg goes down on this side. And what you're going to do is find the squareness and hold it up. Again, every side is different. I feel more stable through this side. One of the ways that you can continue to hold it up is squeezing the thighs together to help you find that stability. Again, you can always bring the blocks in front of you, bring the hands to heart center, or maybe even interlace those hands behind your back. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Roll the hips down. Find your Ustrasana through the other side. All right. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Exhale, round and curl. Bend that knee, forehead to knee, forehead to knee. And then slowly chase the leg. Hold. And start to find your alignment. Notice, feel. We're building our proprioception in these types of sessions where we don't have a mirror to like really see where we are in our bodies. So we can start to feel and notice what feels right in terms of alignment. Slowly roll up. Plant that right hand behind you. Lift up. Find your kneeling wild thing. Exhale, sit back down. Sweep the arms up. Twist to your right. Lengthen. Hold. And breathe. Slowly release. Extend that right leg in front of you. And then slowly roll down onto your back. Bending your knees. Finding your bridge pose. So you're going to push up through your hips. Walk those shoulder blades together. Interlace the hands underneath the body. Hold. Keep lifting up. Can you lift the chest up higher? Bringing your chest to your chin as opposed to your chin towards your chest. Shift your weight into your left leg and lift that right leg up. Keep pushing up through the arms and the leg. Bend the knee, bring that right foot back down. Shift the weight into the right leg, draw the left knee towards your face, push up, and then lengthen through the leg, or keep that knee bent. Keep looking up and towards the ceiling for this one. Don't turn your head. Keep pushing up and lifting. Bend the knee, and then slowly bring the spine back down to the ground and bring your knees into your chest and breathe. Second set. Walk the heels in closer. Okay. Push through the heels, the feet to lift up. Second set, you can grab the ankles. That's option 1. Second set, option 2, bring your hands behind you and push up into your wheel pose. Come up onto the balls of your feet. If you're in your wheel, walk your hands towards your feet as you push the chest away from your hands. Keep squeezing those inner thighs towards each other. Again, other option is to hold into the bridge. Slowly come back down. Bring your knees into your chest. Hold and breathe. Press the feet back down. Right leg over left. Let the legs fall over to the right for your spinal twist. Slowly release. Inhaling the legs back to center. Bring that left leg over right, and then let the legs fall over to the right side for your spinal twist. Inhale back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. On your next exhale, round up onto your knees. Extend those arms out nice and wide. And then drop the right hand down and lengthen through that left leg. Let that left leg down. Find your side plank. Keep finding like a rainbow through that right side and left side. So you're pulling through the oblique. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Gate pose. Inhale, come back to center. Cartwheel the hands back. Tuck the toes under and find your wild Ustrasana. Keep pushing the hips forward. Keep lifting the chest up. Inhale, back to center. Bring that left leg in and then drop down to the other side, lengthening that right leg out as you lift up through that right arm. Press that right foot down and draw a rainbow through that body. So you're pulling through that left side to also find that roundness through that right side. Press into the right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Side bend to your right. Chest up, chin up. Inhale back to center. Tuck the toes under through the right side and then swoop back to find your wild Ustrasana. Inhale back to center. Arms go up. Right knee goes down. I'm turning around so you can have a visual here. Press your hands into your low back. Push the hips forward. Drop the head back. Supported Ustrasana, supported Camel Pose. Drawing the elbows in. Keep lifting the chest up. Look for the back wall. Inhale, come back to center, lengthen. Push the hips towards the heel. First set, we're going to decompress by finding our child's pose here. Bring the knees together to touch. Forehead towards the ground, and maybe bring the hands out to the sides of the body. On your next inhale, lift up. Option to grab the blocks. Option to tuck the toes under. Push the hands behind the hips. Sweep that right arm up. Maybe untuck the toes. And then you're going to drop the hips down, reach for the right heel. So the left arm is going to go up. Sweep forward, sweep forward, sweep forward. And when you grab the opposite heel, you're going to reach up. Exhale, drop the hips down, reach forward towards the ground, switch hands, lift that left arm up. Keep going back and forth, dropping the hips towards the heels, extending one arm as the other arm reaches back. Keep going. Again, you can have tucked toes here, just in case finding that space and that back bend just feels a little bit too much. And then hold on one side. Maybe you have to bring the knees in a little bit. And then find the other arm to the other leg. Again, tuck toes is an option. Using your blocks are a valid option as well. Keep pushing the hips forward. Keep lengthening. Push the chest up towards the ceiling. Drop the head back. Hips forward, lift the chest up. And on your next inhale, bring both hands to your low back to support you lifting back out. On your next exhale, drop the hips down to the ground. Hold and breathe. Child's pose. On your next inhale, lift up. Bring that right leg forward. Oniwosan with the back bend. Interlace the fingers, cross at the thumb, squeeze the heels of the hands together, push forward, drop the head back, bring the arms back, push forward through the hips, drop the head back, bring the arms back. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, come back. Up, neutral spine. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back to center. Side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center. Now listen to my words. Lengthen through the spine. Push back through the hips so that you have a 90-degree through the legs. Drop your chin to your chest. Keep rounding down. Keep rounding down. Keep rounding down. Forehead towards knee. Forehead towards knee. Forehead towards knee. Hold and breathe. Inhale, come out. Taking your time, unraveling. And then bring that right leg to meet the left. Step that left leg forward. Push forward through the hips. 1. Lengthen through the spine. 2. Drop the head back. Look for the back wall. And then start to bring the arms through that. Now keep lifting through the chest as you bring the arms back. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen through the spine. Side bend to your left as you push forward through the hips. Inhale, back to center. Side bend to your right as you push forward through the hips. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, round and curl. Maybe you heel toe that foot back. Round and curl, chin the chest, round the spine, forehead to knee, forehead to knee, forehead to knee, forehead to knee, today or someday. Slowly unravel. Bring that left leg to meet the right. Drop down into your seat. Sweep the arms back up. Twist to your right. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale the arms up. Twist to your left. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale the arms up. Bring the hands down. Swing the legs out in front of you. And then slowly roll down to find your final Savasana. Hands to the sides of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Notice the sensations in your body now as compared to when we first started. Take a moment to reconnect to your Sankalpa one more time. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'll see you on day 21. See you soon.